We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top.
Hi guys, and welcome to day 2. It is September 2nd, and today we are going over goal setting. I am so excited to go ahead and dive into this topic with you. I do have my handy dandy notebook here, and I have this awesome little setup that I kind of set up on my own. I'm sitting in bed right now. Can you believe it? And we have a slide out. Our bed is actually in a slide out. I live in a camper if you're new and don't know that. So I live in a slide out, so I push the slide out in, tucked my tapestry behind it, and then push the slide out back out, and then attempted to iron this while it's hanging here because I didn't iron it before because I didn't think it through. So that's why you see a little bit of wet spots there. That's just from the iron, and it's still a little wrinkly down here. We're just going to ignore that and kind of go with it. So welcome, and let's go ahead and dive right into goal setting if that's something you want to see, and if you're interested in sticking with my channel for this next 30 days and getting our shit together, then I'm going to need you to go ahead and subscribe so you see my videos every day. Give this a like so I know that you liked it and I can keep doing this. Thank you so much, and let's jump right in. Alright, you guys, the first thing that I want to get into is goal setting, and with goal setting there's so much more than just being like, I want to buy a house. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that's your goal, but let's break it down even more than that, and let's go in different things. So the first thing we want to do is set our different types of goals and realize what they are. So if you go ahead and write down, I like to focus on 5. If 3 is easier for you, do that. If you're a go-getter and it's easy for you to focus on 10 goals at once, that's perfectly fine. I have 5 more short-term goals, and then my other ones are a little bit longer, higher reach goals if they go above that. But this, I'm just going to focus on my 5 goals. This isn't really about me and diving into what my goals is. This is more about helping you establish your goals. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So there's different types. So you have your financial, you have your business, you have your home life, your health, maybe parenting goals. There's something that you want to set as a parent that you want to do. So there's multiple different things. The cat is really just distracting me, guys. Salem, can you go lay down? Did you just sneeze? I think I first just witnessed my cat talking back to me. Alright, so also you can have like travel goals. There's so many different types of goals that you can have. So what we want to do is we want to write down our goals. Once we have our goals written down, we want to kind of look at them and combine them together. And then once you have your goals written down, you can kind of classify them like, okay, this is a health goal, this is a business goal, this is a travel goal, and then you can group them together. So take all your business goals, group them. Take all your travel goals, group them. Maybe it's all finances, group it together. So say my goals are, for instance, I want to be in a house. Great, I have that goal, and then what's some other my goals? I want to pay off debt. So I know this kind of go back and back there. But with that, so I want to pay off debt and I want to have a house. So let's go ahead and combine. Those two are technically together because they're both kind of finances. So I want to be able to buy a house and I want to be able to pay off debt. So we group those together. And say I want to lose 10 pounds. Say my other 2 goals are I want to lose 10 pounds and I want to start eating healthy. We'll go ahead and group those 2 together. So you see what I'm doing? I'm making groups instead. That way if you have like 10 goals, now you have 5 areas, something like that. Just depends what your goals are, how many you picked. If you have 3, you can still group if some are similar, or if they're all similar, group them together is still fine. But grouping is going to help us, and it's going to be very important in this next step. So the next step of goal setting, in my personal opinion, something that has been working for me, besides manifestation, I say that every time, speak it into the atmosphere and it will happen, you guys. You have to do it every day, but we'll go in that in another video. I just had to put that out there. Understand the why behind why you set that goal. That sounded a little weird, right? So understand why you set that goal. What is it? Why do I want to buy a house? Well, because I'm tired of living in a camper. But let's even take that a little bit deeper. In a camper, we're a growing family, even though it's just me and Jake. We have dogs, we have 3 dogs, and we have a cat. So we're kind of outgrowing our space. We're in a 33-foot camper, and it's just getting a little tight in here. So we really want to get out because it will give us more space, more availability to do things. Cooking in this camper for the last 3 years has really become depressing. I love cooking. Like, do not get me wrong, I love baking. Before I moved into a camper, I would bake all the time. I have not baked I have baked once or twice maybe in this camper since I lived in it. So you see what I'm saying? I've kind of lost touch to the things that I want to do just based off the being in a camper. And it's hard with this oven. It's a little bit different. So these are the whys on why I want a house. And I can go in for days on this one on my why. Some of them are going to be a little bit harder and a little bit like because it's good for me. But even if you look farther in that, so say one of my goals is I want to start eating healthier. Well, why do I want to start eating healthier? My family has a history of health disease and I'm scared that it's going to happen to me. So I want to go ahead and start taking precautions now so that I don't run into that. Seems legit, right? That's my why. So once you understand your why, it gives you more of a reason to go after these goals besides just having the goal. And I want you guys to go ahead and write all these down today. I want you to write down your goal and your reason why. And then on top of that, I want you to set a time frame. So it's going to be a little bit harder with the house for us. Exciting things coming in the future. I didn't say anything. Stay tuned. But set a realistic goal. So maybe set a year. You want to be in a house in a year. That's realistic, right? If I set a month, that's not really realistic because it even takes longer than that to, one, find a place, and two, if you're buying, it takes a while to get the paperwork and everything done. So 1 month is a little bit like, But if you say a year, you have a little bit of marginal error and you have time to work on it. And once it starts getting closer towards that year ending, you're like, crap, I really got to get on this. Like, it's just motivating to me. You can set different timelines, like, I want to start eating healthier. So starting eating healthier is a very generalized goal. Like, what is starting to eat healthier? To me, it's just like maybe incorporating little things at a time. So maybe you break that goal down and be like, okay, in a week, I want to have at least 1 healthy meal. In 2 weeks, I want to at least eat 2 healthy meals. You get what I'm saying? So we slowly increase, but I want you to write that down. If you just keep it up here, it's not going to motivate you. It's not going to do anything. I need you to literally write everything down that you want. Get you a notebook. I have this notebook, 2021 planner. I have this notebook that I literally got for $1 at Dollar General. So many notebooks. I love them all. I have 3 notebooks for my YouTube, 1 for YouTube, 1 for bills, 1 for planning. Write everything down. I swear it's the best thing you can do. It takes it out of here. If you're feeling stressed about your goals, take it out of here. Put it physical. Take it out of here. Put it physical. See it. It helps. I promise you. All right. We're not going to focus much on that, but set a time frame. So what you should have written down on your piece of paper by tomorrow, because this is your homework for tonight. Remember, this is 30 days. We're not going to dive into everything in this video. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I kind of just got like, yes, let's do it. It's going to be get our shit together. I'm going to do it as well. We'll reconvene here tomorrow, and I want you to write down your goals, whether it's 3 goals, 5 goals, or 10 goals. I'm going to go 5, so if you want to join me on just being at 5, that's great. If you want to do more or less, it's awesome. And then I want you to break them down, group them. So write them, and then group them into what they are, whether they're like the career, the personal, the health, the business. Group them into different categories because it helps you break it down. And then set specific goals. And some of your goals that you will accomplish will help you accomplish your other goals. Like, for instance, if we get in a house, we're going to be selling our camper. So guess what we're doing? We're paying off debt. Mind blowing, right? So it helps to see them in groups and realize, okay, so these are the goals that I need. And then we're going to go ahead and write down our why. I want you to write down your why under each one, and then also your time frame. So write down your time frame. Even if it's a long extended one, just go ahead and write it out for the first month if it's like the eating healthier goal. Okay? So when I see you guys here tomorrow, we're going to have all our goals written down, and we're going to dive into our next plan with that, okay? All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you hit that like button if you like today's video. Comment down below. You're excited. Let's go ahead and get our shit together this September, okay? And also hit that subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. That way you get notified every day that I post. We'll be posting our videos. I'm going to shoot for, I think we said 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That'll be 3 p.m. Pacific time. Pacific. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, 3 p.m. Pacific time. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. You have a wonderful, awesome, amazing night.